There we go. You ready?
Yes.
All right, let me send the link into group chats, and then I am ready.
I feel like I haven't put something on our Instagram in a while, so I'll do that now.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Both the audio sounds good. And cool. All right, let's get started. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's start in 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the Wise Guys podcast. I'm your host, Brady Fitzgerald, joined as always by my co-host, Chris Hagan.
How you guys doing?
Feels good to be back on a Friday. It's nice. I don't know. When was the last time we did a Friday? Not too long ago.
Not that long ago.
Not
I think
too
we missed
long ago.
last Friday, and 2 Fridays ago we were here.
All right, that's good. Well, we're getting every other week. That's fine.
It's always nice to make the picks live.
Yes,
Talking through.
love making the picks live. But we got to start with the Thursday night fiasco that just happened last night, where the Chargers just completely blew it against the Kansas City Chiefs. And
Was that the most Chargers game ever, or did they have to have a lead?
I think they had to have a
blow it
lead
to-
to blow it too.
Okay, so not quite.
So it's not quite, because if but they could have been up 23 to 10 at half. God, this Chargers team is so stupid.
I honestly, my take is it wouldn't have even mattered. I think they would have found a way to lose this game either way. Because you know how we'll talk about the Chiefs during the regular season, at least last year we did, where they'll just find ways to win even though they don't play well.
Yeah.
I feel like they came into this game and they're like, yeah, there's no chance we're losing to the Chargers. And they were just going to find a way.
They had him, though. They had him. And
I know.
when Mahomes throws for 400 yards, 200 of it is Travis Kelce, and 150 of it is Tyreek Hill, that's a problem. That's 2 people. And
well, also, it's those are their guys. And I feel like when the Chiefs were struggling, teams were doing a pretty good job of taking those guys not out of the game, but they weren't the same guys.
They have nothing
and now
else.
It's when you give that up, you're done.
They have nothing else. You take away those 2 guys and they're screwed. And man, I feel like those, you're right, the Chargers probably would have just found some way to lose it, even if they did kick those field goals. But I'm so sick and tired of coaches thinking they are the shit because they just we're gonna go on 4th down because we're that team, we're smart.
That's who we are.
The coach today said, that's our team, we're doing that 10 times out of 10. So you're just a loser. You're a loser team because you lost the game and you're actually a loser team. Their play calls didn't make any sense.
That's been well documented at this point.
That is true. The 2 for 5 stat on 4th down is just appalling. It's appalling.
Yeah. Honestly, that sounds better than it looked.
Yeah, but when you look at it, it's so terrible.
Downs.
And these plays that they call on 4th down, it's if you're going to be boy genius and go for it on 4th down, just run it up the middle if it's 4th and inches. What are you doing? And the one that really was so aggravating was when they are on the goal line and Josh Kelly just thinks he can jump over 3 men instead of just walking into the end zone. And he never has.
That wasn't even a 4th down.
No, that
was right after one of the 4th downs that they actually got.
Yes, that was just.
And then of course
stupid.
They had to find a way.
Yes.
To screw that up.
God.
But yeah, it's tough. The one that bothered me was the 4th and 5 at the beginning of the game. At the 5-yard line, I feel you gotta just take the points.
Just take the points.
Have a little bit of faith in your defense.
You have 4. They're on the 5-yard line. Their go-to plays on the 5-yard line is to throw it 5 times in a row, or 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
I
No, it
I, I don't
doesn't
even feel
make
bad
sense.
for these Chargers fans.
No, I don't either at this point.
Which
It is just who they are.
So Brandon Staley comes out, says this is our team. This is what we're gonna do every time. He is an unwise guy of the week.
Yeah, gotta be.
And I know Joe Buck got a lot of hate last night because of his saying maybe it's just cold in the stadium when the guy's hands were shaking because he probably got a concussion. But yeah, so he's going on the other unwise guy for the week for me.
Oh. We'll save the other one for
later.
Yeah,
we'll save the other one for later. We'll talk about that one later. But this game was nuts. It was fun to watch, but it was driving me crazy, these stupid Chargers. Because,
imagine if you were rooting for the Chargers.
Well, I was rooting for them to win, but if I was a fan, oh my God, I couldn't imagine.
For sure.
No, and we say this, I feel like, every week.
We do. Yeah. They got to be just numb to it at this point.
I think
that's how Atlanta was.
Yeah.
For a while, where it's just like you're up in the game, you're like, it doesn't even matter. We're gonna blow it anyway.
God, the Chiefs just don't they refuse to run the football too. It just doesn't matter. Nothing they do, it doesn't matter.
So are you scared?
I'm scared of them? But the only thing that I feel like we can contain at least one of the two to 100 yards of the two players.
That's what you just got. You honestly, you just have to pick one.
Yeah, just pick one.
That's what the Ravens did with Tyreek Hill. They said Tyreek Hill will not beat us.
No, and that's what smart teams do. This Chargers team, just let them both do whatever they want.
They're not a smart team on any level.
They aren't a smart team. It's like Anthony Lynn's still their coach.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're right. You say it almost every episode. It's just embedded in them.
Mm-hmm.
They are just.
It's sad, really.
It's embedded in them.
But what are you gonna do?
No, at this point, I'm not. It's not sad. I don't even. They are doing it to themselves.
I'm just glad that we had a fun Thursday night game.
Yeah,
the first time in a while.
Last
week was pretty fun.
Yeah, the Chase Claypool made that fun.
Yes.
All right, you want to get into wise picks?
Yes.
Move on. All right, let's get into wise picks. My first pick, I'm going the Niners -9 over the poopy Falcons.
I don't hate the pick, but I don't know, the Niners bother me.
I don't know. The Falcons are the team we talked about last week. They're the good bad team.
We shouldn't even be allowed to discuss this pick.
I know, because we're not.
You're only allowed to discuss why the Niners.
All right, the Niners are a good team, and they've been doing it. They've been showing why recently. So
are the Niners good enough though, where they'll get slaughtered by the Falcons? Because I feel like the Falcons haven't played many decent teams. It's all like good or bad, and the good teams roll them.
I know, this is a decent team.
So where do we think? Where do we draw the line?
I think the line is at 10 points, and it's -9. So
okay,
fair enough. That's where the line is. All right,
it's the math.
The math's there. The
math works.
All right.
My first pick, I had to do this one, which is the Jags -5 against the Texans.
Which we will talk.
Jags shouldn't be laying 5 to anybody, but when you got that ding dong out of there, they got something to play for now.
When you get the head coach out of there, the line goes up. It goes up from 3 to 5
immediately. So I love it.
All right,
I think that's beautiful.
We can talk some Urban
and
right now
Mills.
while we're here.
Yeah, we might as well.
We have the chat's saying Pat's money line. We don't do money lines, but I love it. I love it. All right. Mr. Urban Meyer, the story comes out that he kicked his kicker. This was a preseason story, so I'm surprised it came out. I guess I'm not surprised it came out now. He just saw the dumpster fire that was Urban Meyer and decided to throw some heat onto it. Who was their kicker?
I think they were waiting at Lambeau. They were waiting for the perfect time to drop that story. Because if that was a preseason story, he wouldn't be fired.
Yeah, that's true.
Just be like, oh, why is Urban Meyer kicking his players? He'd be off to a rough start. But now it's after he's called all his coaches losers and
well, did you hear what he said to the kicker?
Doesn't know who's on the field. he said, he goes, head ball coach.
The kicker goes, "Don't effing kick me," and he goes, "I'm the effing head ball coach. I'll kick whoever I want." This guy thinks he's.
It's it's too good to be true.
I know. And does he not realize that these are grown adults? These aren't college kids.
No, he doesn't, because he's never coached grown adults
First
before.
of all, you shouldn't be kicking college kids anyways. But these are grown.
Disclaimer: that was not the point.
Yes, we're not we're not open to kick.
I mean, if you're the head ball coach,
if you're the head ball coach, you do.
I guess anything goes.
Anything goes. Hey,
Do you think he's kicked players before? Like at Florida and Ohio State? Like, do you think he just went around kicking people?
He probably has, to be honest.
I bet he has. Like, that's not something that
just comes up.
A kicker is like been kicking people for a while. You don't just all of a sudden kick somebody.
Yeah, you don't just start kicking someone. It's funny that this is really like, he's like, his mindset. That quote, "I'm the head ball coach. I kick whoever I want." That was his whole tenure at Jacksonville. He's the head ball coach. He does what he effing wants.
He does whatever he wants.
He does what he effing wants.
That's why it's too good to be true. Like, I
so
almost
funny.
don't even believe it, but I would believe any Urban Meyer story at this point.
How do you not believe
Because they're all so good.
God. Oh, all right. My next wise pick. We have a wise bowl ahead of us, Chris. I have the Bengals +3 at Denver, and you have Denver -3 versus the Bengals.
Bengals is a square pick. Just saying.
Square? Why is it a square pick?
It is a square pick.
Why is it a square pick?
Because it stinks.
Nah. The Broncos.
Like, you think the Bengals are significantly better than the Broncos, right?
Which is why it's weird that it's +3. But well, it's at Denver. What it's saying is that they're even teams. They're just taking the home field advantage. But I don't think they're even teams. I think the Bengals are much better than this Broncos team. And
I think the Broncos are good.
Oh, you're just coming out and saying it. You are just coming out and saying it.
No, I don't, and I hate this pick a lot. It caught my eye. I actually had a dream that the Broncos were laying 6 points.
Oh, okay. So you saw the 3. You went,
I said, that's good value right there.
Give me. I don't know. This Broncos team amazes me every week, though. It really does. Like, they get crapped bombed by the Eagles, and the next week they beat the Chargers, which I guess we just talked about how they're a poverty team anyways. So, I don't know. Those Broncos teams make no sense. So
I'm not crazy about the Bengals coming off the loss, 2 losses actually, and the Broncos coming off a big win. We'll see. I hate this pick more and more every time I look at it.
You just gotta say you're confident. Say you're confident in Denver and just call it a day.
My best picks, I feel like, are the ones that I hate the most. So that's why I'm reasonably confident in it. I'm willing to stake my wise reputation on it.
It's fair.
Not quite, but like, because it's a wise bowl, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right.
I'm willing to fight that battle.
All right, my next pick. How do we want to do this? Because now it's the wise. I'll just do my next pick first. All right.
Yeah.
Packers -7 at Baltimore. I don't even know who's playing for Baltimore. I don't think it matters. Packers are gonna roll this team.
Is Lamar out?
I don't think it matters. I think it is.
I think it matters.
According to fantasy, it is. He's out.
He's projected 0.
He's projected out, but
which can't be good.
No, can't be good at all. So here's my question for you, Chris. If you're the Ravens, if he's healthy enough to play, do you play him anyways? I just would sit him no matter what.
I would sit him too.
I'd sit him no matter what because the last thing you want to do is jeopardize next season.
Correct.
That's the last thing you want to do. So
I don't know how ankle injuries work. Like, I don't know if there's a chance, what the chance of re-injury is, and like if he does re-injure it, like, will it be really bad? But
yeah,
my logic just says sit him.
Yeah, logic says no. And also, I don't think it matters if Lamar's playing or not. I don't think they're winning.
I think it matters.
Well, I mean,
for winning, but for 7 points.
Yeah, no, that's
Lamar probably covers the 7 at home.
With that beat up team, they have like no defense. They have no running backs. I feel like, and the Packers are a perfectly healthy team. Hopefully.
Yeah,
that's true. I just said that.
Well,
but
Rodgers has some toe stuff.
Oh, he does have some toes.
So he's questionable, but he'll play.
Yeah,
Did you see Rex
play.
Ryan on Get Up said that he was a toe expert?
I did.
And said that
see
Rodgers
that.
will be fine.
I did see that. And well, he has a picture of his wife's feet just in his office. Did you know that, right?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a picture of his feet. It's like his wife's
I didn't
feet
realize
just, like, right at the camera. He is a toe expert.
He's a weird.
He's a
weird
toe expert.
Human.
Yeah,
so if the toe expert says he's fine, then he's fine.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I wonder what tickets are for this game. But
You want to go?
I don't know. Now I'm thinking about it. I might as well.
Maybe last game before everything gets shut down again.
That is true.
Not to be a pessimist.
I gotta try to go to the Zards then.
Mm-hmm.
Before they shut down. All right. Anyways, this team, I think you sit Lamar no matter what. But
yeah, I agree.
Anyways, your next pick.
We will finish off taking the Bills -12 against the Panthers. Usually I say our Panthers, but I'm not going to say it this time because we're taking a break from the Panthers.
Tuesday, we disowned them for the rest of the year. They have a chance.
we are now legally separated from the Panthers.
Yeah, we are. We're not divorced. We're just separated for a little bit. We'll decide after the offseason if we divorce the Panthers or not. But as of right now, we are separated and living our separate lives.
Yeah, and it's for the best because this team is.
We just need some space. We just need some space.
Has no quarterback.
Yeah,
or running back.
Yeah,
and their defense isn't good either. So the Bills need a big win, and I think
this is
the perfect opportunity. The Panthers have been served on a silver platter for this Bills team to absolutely murder.
Yep.
So that's what I'm banking on.
I like it. I like the pick. All right. Other games this week. The pick'em.
Lions.
Oh wait, yes, our Lions pick. We're going no on the line.
It hurts.
It hurts to say it. We were talking about it before. This spread could have been 20, and we might have still said no.
If the Cardinals weren't like 7-0 on the road and coming off of a loss, maybe
a big loss too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is the Lions are in trouble this week.
Really feel bad for them.
I feel like they got their win, and that was good enough. Like they just didn't want to go.
Yeah, they just didn't want to go 0-17.
So.
Or 0-16 again.
So now it's like whatever. And this could be very bad.
This could get ugly.
Yeah.
Also, I don't even know what like teams are like. I don't know what players are playing on the Lions anymore. I wonder what the best bet.
Did you ever know?
Yeah, you got a good point. I wonder what the best bet for first score on the Lions. Do they have that? Do they have first score? Oh, no, they don't. They just have the teams. That's a shame. All right. Anyways, what else we got? Pats Colts. Huge game tomorrow night. Massive.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. Just excited. I'm just ready for it.
What do you think about this line? It just went back down to 2. It wasn't 2.5.
It's fishy. It's real fishy.
I haven't had a game mess with my head like this for a while.
It's Vegas.
Because at first I saw it and I was like, Colts.
Yeah, but
then I was like,
2.
I don't know, because then you have to bet against Belichick and against the 7-game win streak. They've covered 7 in a row too.
The issue
I don't
for
know
me, it's
about
like,
the Colts.
I'm just scared. Like, you go 8 games. Like 8 games in the NFL is so hard to do.
I know.
So that's what I'm nervous
But they
about.
also came off didn't they have a bye last week?
Yeah, that's the other thing. They just had a bye. I don't know who the Colts played. Did they just have a bye too?
They might have had a bye as well. Or they played like the Texans. No, I think that was
No, they had a bye. They had a bye.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a Texans and a bye. So maybe too much rest? Is that the issue? Too much rest for the Colts?
Possibly.
They've been looking to this Patriots game for probably like 3 weeks now, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Huge game. I don't know. I'm just excited to watch it. So.
Yeah, it should be a good game.
Yeah, that definitely
should be a very good game.
Hopefully. Cowboys Giants. Move on.
Who cares?
Titans Steelers, a pick 'em. Oh, I almost picked the Titans, just so the fans are aware. I had it typed out.
Steelers lane 1 is weird.
It's at home. at home.
I
So they're
know, but
saying that.
still.
No, I know. I get it. Trust me. That's why I didn't pick them. I was nervous. I saw it and I was like, am I really gonna pick Ryan Tannehill and Devontae Foreman?
Yeah. Foreman's good.
Foreman,
He needs to be.
You're starting
He
running back.
needs to better be good.
He needs to feast.
He does need to feast.
I don't know. And the Steelers team is so bad, but they just came off a loss and they have talent, so it doesn't make any sense.
They're like both of them are so up and down.
I know. So that's why I couldn't. And clearly Vegas agrees. They can't read them either.
Yes, they're like, whatever. You guys have fun with this one.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah. You tell us.
Yeah, you tell us.
We have no idea.
All right, Dolphins Jets, another one. Who cares?
Yeah, Dolphins will win.
Tampa Bay Saints, another.
These games are atrocious.
Sunday night football game.
Yeah.
And you have Green Bay Baltimore there.
I know.
Green Bay Baltimore sitting right there for you to flex it. The Saints haven't had a quarterback in 10 weeks. Why is this not flexed?
So that Chris Collinsworth can talk about how much he loves
Taysom
Taysom
much
Hill
he loves Taysom
3
Hill.
hours.
Oh my god, he's so versatile.
That's
it's
why.
The versatility.
That's what's gonna happen. Him and Brady, like that's all they need.
I know. Like Titans Steelers, that would have been better than this game.
I don't want to watch those guys in primetime either. I'd almost
All
rather
right,
just watch Brady.
Packers Ravens is right
Yes,
there.
I agree. But the Packers were just on Sunday night, so maybe that's the reason.
Screw it, I don't care.
I know.
Let's get someone. And then Monday night comes back. Let's give you another one.
The Bears.
The Bears, they're back. You guys love the Bears so much last week. Let's throw them up again.
Torturous.
God.
It's literally and the Vikings.
Yes, and I feel bad for Bears fans. It's torturous for Bears
do too.
fans.
Yeah, but night games are really exciting if your team is good. When they're not good, it's
dreadful.
Like so sad.
It's dreadful. Yeah, that two terrible games. But there's been some schedule changes because the coronavirus has just been tearing up this league and the NBA. I don't know how it's back, but it's back. I thought these guys were gonna get vaccinated and solve this, but
well, it doesn't even matter now.
I
it's
know.
like guys are still getting it and they're still not letting them play.
So
the Players Association wants to like ban the protocols.
My question is, what happened to the NFL putting their foot down? If you're unvaccinated and you get the coronavirus and you can't play, you forfeit.
Players Association.
What
I said from the beginning I didn't like that rule.
I know, but they had why say the rule if they're just gonna go, never mind, we're just gonna reschedule it anyways.
I don't know.
Did you see the Raiders players coming out
run
saying,
by a buffoon?
Saying, well, the head of the NFLPA was a former Browns player. So all the Raiders players are pissed that now they're playing on Tuesday and then Sunday because the Browns can't get their shit together. And I guess they're playing Monday and then Sunday, but they were gonna play on Saturday. Like this ruins the whole schedule of their week. So I feel for the Raiders players and the fans that should have the Browns be forfeited a game. And
I don't know. I never liked the forfeiting. And I never thought that was fair.
This is a no fun league. Why can't just throw out some random practice squad players? I want to see what they can do.
That's what they did to the Broncos last year. Like
I know!
There's such a double standard, but I don't know what the standard is.
I don't know what it is either.
Like what makes a team allowed to push the game back versus Kendall Hinton at quarterback against the Saints?
Literally.
That's what makes no sense to me.
I don't know. It seems like a perfect opportunity to just get a bunch of players that have never gotten an opportunity to play, And, I get it. Teams don't want to do that, but that's the world we're living in now. And if you have an outbreak on your team, you should have to play Nick Mullins as your quarterback. Right? That should be how it goes. And I get it. I get it if you're, I know you're a Washington fan that you're going to have no quarterback.
I have to completely disagree.
Yeah, but and I'm sure if it was my team, I'd probably feel differently. But it's not, because my team handles their shit. Like, get your shit together.
I don't know. I mean, like, the virus it's back. Like, it's back everywhere. So you can't blame my team.
I'm not blaming just your team. I'm blaming every team. They're full of millionaires. Millionaires. Figure it out.
Yeah, I know. Like, you can't stop the outbreak once it happens.
I guess. I don't know.
Like, it's either that or force everyone to get vaccinated, basically.
No, I get it. Just, I don't know. I was excited for 2 games tomorrow. And now I have to watch 2 on Monday.
I'm excited for 2 games Tuesday.
I know. But I feel for those. Oh wait, I forgot about this.
It does suck for the teams that aren't dealing with it, like you said, with the Raiders and the Eagles.
It just I'd be pissed if I was their players, and so I get it.
Yeah.
I think they should at least flip it so the Raiders can play at home.
Just change the location of the game.
Flip it. If the Browns can't play,
that would be a logistical nightmare.
No, but if they can't play on Saturday, they shouldn't be able to play at the Browns Stadium whatsoever.
I guess.
I don't know. Maybe I'm talking nonsense, but
in theory, yes, that would be good. A good idea.
Apparently, my mom in the comments is saying it's not actually my mom. They're saying don't blame the Skins.
Yes, I agree with your mom.
Oh, man.
And I think we're gonna beat the Eagles with the practice squad team.
I feel like you guys are too. That's the other thing. I didn't think it mattered. I think the Eagles suck anyways.
No, I don't actually think that. I think we're gonna get stomped.
No, I think the Eagles suck.
I didn't like it from the beginning. Like before we had a
I know. And
I wasn't feeling confident.
To be fair, you did say it. Oh, with the Eagles. I thought you meant with the rules, because you did say the rules. And I'm not blaming the rules. Not blaming the Skins. I'm blaming.
You came off like you were directly blaming our team.
Not directly. I'm just tired of the double standard. That's it. Pick one.
Okay.
I need the NFL to pick.
That is fair.
So, that's it. And also, I got excited for like Jordan Tamamu playing. That's what I got excited for. And, like,
all right, yeah. So that's where it's all coming from.
Playing.
Just wanted to watch him and his cool tattoos play.
Yes, and I wanted to watch some bums play. That's what I wanted to watch. I think it's funny, but it's too late now.
Not think that's funny at all.
We're getting goat chants for Heineke in the comments too.
Yeah. After last week.
not after last week. Rough week.
Atrocious
counting on Heineke.
I don't even know if he's gonna be able to play Tuesday.
I was gonna say let's talk about Seahawks Rams.
The Kyle Allen show.
I don't know who's playing on Seahawks Rams. I hope it's Cooper Kupp. The other thing is this fantasy is just messing up. The playoffs just started, and it's messing up everything. Fantasy football. It's do or die week for literally everyone in fantasy football, unless you're a loser. And
I mean, I'm a loser, and it's still
do or die. Yeah, I guess unless you're mid. If you're mid, then
right?
It's not. But, all right, I'm not directly blaming the Redskins for the coronavirus, but I might have to now. I might have to. All right, let's move on.
Just blame it on Snyder and call it a day.
Yeah, that we can all agree on. It's Snyder's fault, and here we are.
Do you see the RG3 tweets? He's trying to wiggle his way back in again.
Oh, he sees every opportunity.
I know he does. Even after he wrote a book about how he was like sexually harassed in the organization.
He just wants to be
And now he's like, please take me back. Like, Ron changed the culture. I believe in it. It's like, RG3, nobody wants you.
Yeah.
That'd be funny if he came back and like got booed. I'd cry.
That would be pretty funny.
He thinks that everyone loves him.
And
it's just not true.
He commented a Gamecocks game. I think it was the Auburn game, and my roommate was at home watching it instead of because he like went home and was watching it, and he was like, RG sucked. He was like, he was such a bad commentator.
I still have yet to listen to him, so I'm curious.
I didn't really either, but all right, you want to move on to Jackson Mahomes real quick, getting absolutely butchered on the internet. What?
He sucks.
He does suck.
Like, he's the worst.
Does he think people like him?
Yes, I think he does.
That's sad. That shouldn't be allowed.
But why does he have like such a following? That's what makes no sense to me. Like, there has to be some people that like him.
And some people
Like,
that follow
everyone
him
in
on
the
TikTok.
NFL universe hates him.
Yeah, but
And like, that's the Twitter that I see.
who's sitting at home on TikTok and it's like following Jackson Mahomes? That's my question. Who's like watching his stuff and is like, man, this guy can boogie. He really is.
I mean, he
on
can
a show.
boogie.
Hey, boogie's a little too much.
Boogie's a lot. But yeah, he deserved this.
No, definitely did. And if you didn't see, it was a local Kansas City bar. He tried to come in with his entourage, and
The fact that he has an entourage just makes me upset.
that alone, his crew, his cronies came in and demanded a seat, even though it was full, and they.
Yeah, you're not your brother. Like, if Patrick Mahomes came in, he'd just flash a Super Bowl ring, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, of course."
Not
But you're
even.
Jackson
He'd walk
Mahomes.
in, and they go, "Clear the tables."
Yeah,
Clear the tables.
right.
Mahomes here. No, you're the other Mahomes.
That's what he
dude.
thinks. He thinks that he's on like the same level.
Just because you have their last name doesn't mean you're cool.
Yeah. It was the wife there with him? That's the
Probably.
most insufferable
She's
duo
the-
of all time.
Yes, it really is. And I did see yesterday. It was like one of those NFL memes, and it's like, at least the Chargers fans don't have to go home to Brittany and Jackson Mahomes. She really is the worst.
He does suck.
And every time she opens her mouth, it's like it reminds me of how terrible she is.
Yeah, it just makes you want to cut your ears off.
Honestly, they make him bleed.
And then Jackson makes you want to gouge your eyes out.
Like that. You're right. That is definitely the most insufferable duo in sports. It's not any pass rush duo. It's Jackson Mahomes and Brittany Mahomes.
It's not Skip and Shannon.
No, it's oh my God, they are the worst things to like ever happen. All right,
But I'm pissed at the bar for taking down their scathing apology.
Yeah, don't you big dick.
Stand your ground.
Yeah,
And
stand your
everyone
ground.
was on your side too.
I know. And
Unless
did you
people in
see-
Kansas City like Jackson.
No, I don't think they do.
I can't imagine they do.
I don't think they do because there's like it's the embarrassment of our team.
Yeah, it just makes them look bad.
I don't know. What was I gonna say? The bar got. You see, they got 5-star ratings just for that apology.
Good.
There was one 5-star rating that just said "fuck Jackson Mahomes."
That's awesome.
Yeah, it really was sick. Yeah. So that Jackson Mahomes. Glad he got bashed though. He deserves
Misplaced a little
some
bit.
some public placement. And did you want to talk about your other unwise guy of the week?
I had a fun day on Twitter the other day. I'll say that.
Oh, did you?
Because on National Signing Day, when I always forget what the guy's first name is.
Barham.
Basham. The last name.
Barham Basham.
Barham.
Okay.
Yeah, Jayshon Barham, 4-star linebacker, was supposed to go to Maryland, verbally committed to USC. Signing day, flipped back, and your South Carolina Barstool absolutely lost
They
it.
did. I gotta admit,
They looked like the grumpy old man at the Thanksgiving table.
But are you ready to? Why is that cool? Did you?
That's what cool.
They purposely made him like. That was all a ruse. He was never gonna go to South Carolina. That was on purpose. So they said no. They said literally Shane Beamer got a call that night saying, by the way, he's flipping on Wednesday. He's not coming here.
I don't know what to tell you.
What? That is bullshit.
I mean, like, what do you
I
want
get
me
it.
to say?
I want you to apologize for your school's crimes against the college football world.
Not going to apologize for that.
Like, that takes the sportsmanship and just throws it out the window.
The sportsmanship in college football recruiting?
Yes. Let's
doesn't
have this kid.
Your guy Shane's just a new coach and he just doesn't know how it works.
verbally commit.
He's not ready for the dirty
on
politics.
purpose.
Now he's got his
so
feelings
he can
hurt.
flip,
Now
and then you guys can
Barstool is
say
all up in arms about
now
it.
you can say,
calling
oh,
out Georgia, and now Georgia's coming after you too. You poked the bear.
The issue with my argument is that Barstool USC makes me look like a clown. That's the issue, because it's actually like scummy. But Barstool,
I know, I'd be pissed about it.
Barstool USC is like losing their minds over it and calling out everyone in college football for no reason just because they hate Maryland so much. And look, I was pissed, but I wasn't like, all right, now I'm gonna like burn Maryland to the ground. Like this
That's
guy,
basically what they were.
But it's like everyone on Gamecock Twitter, they're mad.
Yeah,
they're angry.
I love signing day because everybody gets mad no matter what.
Oh no, yeah, there's no one happy at the end of signing day.
No, it's beautiful.
It really is. Besides Jackson State, this year, they flipped the number 1 recruit. What a baller move, right?
Yeah, I hit like by Dion.
By Dion.
By the kid.
No, by Dion.
Yeah, no, that was pretty impressive.
Like
the beautiful thing about that is that Florida State like was thinking about hiring I don't know if they were thinking about it.
No, he wanted to be there.
They were like, yeah.
They were like, nah, yeah.
Like he doesn't know how to run a program, and now he's taking their recruits, which is pretty awesome.
I did see.
And the kid said too that he like grew up knowing that he was going to play at Florida State, and then was just like, nah, I'll go play with Dion instead.
That's pretty cool.
Like, that's kick to the nuts.
If I'm a recruit though, like, I mean, it's prime time.
Yeah, it is prime time.
Like, if I'm a D-back, why would I not want to be coached by prime time?
Yeah, exactly.
So, and nowadays, I feel like you don't have to be in a top tier program to be a first round pick. So,
yeah, no.
Why like that? There's no reason not to. But I did see a funny tweet. It said, if Florida State's actually mad at Jackson State and the coach wants to keep his job, they should just schedule Jackson State and then beat him by 4 touchdowns.
And roll them. But they won't because they're Florida State. They'd probably lose. You can't. If you were like Georgia, Bama, you could do that, but not at Florida State.
I know.
It'd lose. And then it would really be in shambles. So that is not a risk that I would take.
He really would be fired. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Did you see his video, too? Him putting on all the different hats.
Where he, like, throws the hat aside and then just, like...
And I thought that was cool.
That's fun.
Yeah, that's fun.
And, like, the other thing that people do on signing day is they forget that these are, like, 17-year-old kids. They're like, this guy's such a scumbag. Like, he played us on... And it's like, dude, he's a senior in high school.
Yeah, like, give him a break.
Give him a break.
Oh, why is there a fly?
Oh, that was weird.
It's a fly in my room. Ugh, sorry.
Okay, can we continue?
It got in my eye. Give me a second. Sorry. Oh, all right. I'm back.
Yeah, Jackson State was good last year too. They went 11-1.
I know. So
it's not like they're just some like bum school. Deion Sanders and he went 11-1.
It's prime time, baby.
Prime time.
All right. Any other big? I don't think there's any. All I really focused on was my school, so I don't know about anything else really. But
you guys still had a good signing day.
Oh yeah, no, that was the other thing. I was like, we got other linebackers. Like we'll be fine. What was I gonna say? The rumors of the N8 what is it? The deal NIL deal with the kid from Jackson State, and you told me that they were all just bad rumors, right?
Well, because there was the. Did you get it?
Did you hear that push on my mic?
Did.
That was it. Splatner.
You crushed the fly.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got him.
Just like the fly episode of Breaking Bad.
I know.
Just the whole episode. Trying to snag the fly.
Speaking of that episode of Breaking Bad, what an awful episode.
I love that episode.
Really?
I don't know why, but I really enjoyed it. That was like one of the most memorable ones.
Oh, it's definitely the most memorable.
I don't know. I enjoyed it.
All right. Anyways,
what was I saying?
I
don't remember. I got distracted by the fly. Oh yeah, because there was the fake Schefter report that said that he took $1.5 million from Barstool because Dion like works at Barstool now too, and people freaked out. Like
I know.
Barstool's not paying a kid $1.5 million to come play college football.
At Jackson State. Like,
I
come
know.
on.
Like, will he be a Barstool athlete? I'm sure he will. And is he gonna make money? Yes. Is he gonna make that much money?
No. Nope.
No chances.
Good for the kid. Good for Barstool. Good for Jackson State. Good for Dion. Proud of him. And
Bad for Florida State.
But
Which,
no one
who
likes
cares?
Florida State, so
Yeah, exactly.
the only people who like it is the guy, the announcer when the medical miracle came on. Remember at the beginning of the season? Milton, the medical miracle.
Mackenzie Melton.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. I think that's it. That's all we got, right?
Yeah, we covered a lot of ground today.
Sweet. Yeah, I think that's a bunch of COVID stuff, I guess, in basketball, but that's literally too much to cover, so I don't know what to tell you.
We'll address that if it gets out of control again.
Please don't not postpone games. I'm fine with that. Just don't cancel the league, please.
Yeah.
Any leagues, and don't cancel any of them.
We can't go back to that.
No, we can't. Well, a lot of movies would be done.
Yes, we churning out movie reviews.
We churning out. Speaking of which, I saw another picture of Kevin in the Sean Payton uniform.
Yeah.
Yo, he looks great.
Unrecognizable.
Unrecognizable. From Kevin James. All right, that does it. Have a good week. Have a safe week. And take our wise picks. Make some money, baby. See you guys.